Don't know why it does that. Welcome back. We are just complete. I figured I'd start recording. So now as we got this nice force together, mainly cruisers, the USS Wasp, and a pretty good screen of destroyers out front. That's the formation I like, and I move it between 750 and close when ships are on the horizon. All right, so let's move on out. We just had a bunch of nasty aircraft try to go after us. Where are we at today? We're at the back end of resupply. We have moved down and taken Santa Cruz, and now Guadalcanal will be the next location. The goal is to move probably 7,000 to 8,000 of these troops from Tarawa to engage Guadalcanal. The other supply group will come over here. We do need supplies. We're a little light on supplies, but we'll see what we can do about, see how we're a little top heavy here. So once, which one? Once this group comes up, is it this group? Yeah. We bombed this out, so there's no airfield there, but there are probably a lot of troops. We'll see what happens. But they're going to just be going over here and then back over here and so on until we can take over Guadalcanal. And again, main reason for that is here. Friendly location, I think you get 9 command points for. And then maybe you need to put an airfield on it, I don't know. So 9, and then if you get a port, it's 12, and if you get an airfield, it's 15. So potential, if you attack the base and you got it, you get 9 points. If you attack it and you own it and you put an airfield on it, you get an additional 12, or maybe it's just only 3. I'm not sure. It's not specific. And then if you are a port and then airfield, it goes up even more. So maybe it's just 3 and 3. I'd like to hope and think it's 27, 36, yeah, or whatever. But that's where we stand right now. Enemies, I've just been playing here for a little bit, and we've gotten 2 cargo ships, a submarine, and that's pretty much all we've been doing today. Maybe we did get a couple other cargo ships, but who knows. So let's get right into it. Get the ball rolling. Try not to discourage much here. How is everybody doing? Everybody doing good? I've been trying to play at a little faster pace to try and what's this guy doing? Catalina land. These guys are coming in with troops, and then what kind of help going on here? Sometimes it's hard to keep track of everything. Benham's going home for repair. He was the focal point of the air attack. I'm not overly concerned with this over my submarine. If that's the way the game is going to glitch it and not attack a submarine that's on the surface that I have no control over. I wish you could control and say submarines pop up at night only. During the day, they're underwater unless they're in transit. But if they're doing a scouting pattern like this guy is, he's just gonna keep doing this pattern. Is he even moving? Let's move him again here. Let's do one of these. Change. Do that for now. Let's see what happens. He didn't seem to be liking to move, so we got him to move. We're gonna keep an eye on everything else. Make sure we got scout planes out from our carrier. It's nighttime now. We get down here. Okay, we got two cruisers, heavy cruisers coming in to back up the Australian port Moresby defense. So 2-2, and I'd like to get a carrier down here as well. That might be where we send our next carrier, because we got the Wasp out. I'm going to try and stick with not overly. I could change this theory, but I'm going to stick with the one carrier per group until late in the war, and then we'll see how we do here. So now we're going to pick up, so let's manage cargo, and we're going to focus on troops because we don't really have anything else here to take. One of the things I've noticed in some of the other playthroughs I see is what's the benefit or distractor to putting troops or supplies on destroyers? I don't know what it is. I don't think it slows them down. I just think if they get attacked and they get sunk, that it might be an issue. You lose those troops or supplies. But so where are we gonna head? We're gonna head down here. I'm gonna bring them down here, because we don't want to really do an invasion force this close to where aircraft could be coming. It's a level 3, so it could be kind of nasty, although I just did send a cargo ship through there. Again, the Bagley's damaged. All 3 of these I'm going to put in their repair release as soon as I get back to Midway. Lexington, 3 more days, and Admiralty destroyer, 15. Not too bad. So let's keep the ball rolling here. We're at max speed now. Air operations available. I do kind of dislike how the Kingfishers go up in their scouting patterns, but I can't keep my cap up, and it's kind of important. I want an all-day cap. Groups of 4, so 16 with nothing over the Wasp. And recycle that. That's all my understanding as far as making this thing keep recovering. So we'll see what happens here. Send out my scouts. I'm not really ready to send out anything else. Might be out of position. These guys are going to ting up some fighters, I'm sure. This Sunderland down here likes to get involved. He's just doing a casual pattern. He shouldn't be picked up, but he is. We're going to begin and let him escape unless we see anything, which we don't. Do I need to prove how many aircraft the Japanese or the opposing force has? So if you play the IJN fleet, you're going to find the same thing. The Americans send way too many aircraft than you ever have the capability of, which I just think is not right. So let's see what happens here. Actually, let's put them on the deck. In theory, that would be the easiest way to evade. Of course, we don't know where these so-called fighters are. I don't see them. I don't see any ships. When we get on the deck, if they don't make themselves known, we will say adios. Call that an escape. There's only 3. They're not coming after us. Well, yeah, they are. They're diving to get low. So, but we're not going to allow that. We're going to let them have their fun, flying around, not getting shot down. But it just kind of becomes a hassle. So what is this? Okay, so these guys are going to unload their cargo because I did load them up with troops. Really? You're not there? Okay, unload. Everybody's empty. And these 2 destroyers, it's here. Oh, I was using these destroyers to go after. We're going to send them down here in a pattern. Let's do that. And we're going to send them over here to just do a southerly pattern there, like that. It might be a little big, but they're just going to be a coastal check. We want to prevent anything. There's stuff that comes down this way and stuff that comes this way. We want to make sure that we're covered. And these guys are just dropping in supplies and then heading back to Wake. Yeah, Wake. Midway, low on supplies, waiting resupply. We're probably top heavy on our supply ships. We need to probably merge them together. But I'd like to get a heavier, maybe a light cruiser in with some of these supply groups so that they're protected some. And when we get to the point when we can spam out CVLs, I will put one of these with every single supply group so that they're covered by air. That's one of the things that these Bogue class light carriers were for. Independence would be even better. That's more of a carrier, if you ask me. And I actually served on, not this, what was this, the Forstall? Or no, what was before that? Independence class it was. But I did serve on the Forstall USS Independence CV-62 ship's company for 2 years in Japan. So it's kind of a fond name for me when I see a name of a ship, even if it's the prior one. But yeah, nice ship. So, but yeah, that's where our direction in the future will go. I do want to get all the way to that point to do that. So that's what we're going to do. So you're heading where? And you're heading here, and you're heading here. And you're going back. So as soon as we rearm and get our supplies back, we'll probably take them all away. Maybe I can merge some of these on the way. What are you gonna do? You got 4 spots. So yeah, probably this guy's gonna go away, and I'll probably put something bigger in there. But this guy's too slow for carrying not even enough. Like, for example, if I wanted to put an airfield here, it costs 100 fuel, and the Pasco only takes 78 fuel. So it's really kind of just topping off. It doesn't let you level up an airfield or even start one airfield. So that's a thing. Let's get the ball rolling again. And the harassment continues over here. I'll let him keep chasing. Actually, let's go tactical and get rid of this scout plane. He should be behind us. Speed up, see if we can find him. Spread out. I don't think we're gonna find him. Let's get out and see if we can find him again. So we're gonna adjust this course and go back this direction. Maybe we'll bump into him. And we're gonna RTB because we didn't see him. So I really don't want these guys to, we're gonna have them meet Task Force 28 because I don't want this group to be left out. They have no sub detection, I don't believe, so we want to make sure. Let's look at the Wichita here real quick. What do you have for sonar? Yeah, no passive or active sonar. Just only radar. So we want to get them into a group where they can be protected. The San Diego as well. Let's see what San Diego has to say about itself. No. No. Just searching here. Can't wait to get these Alaskas out either. They're awesome. San Diego, where are you? Why can't I find that San Diego? What is he, not a... Is he a light cruiser? Yeah, he's a light cruiser, which is fine. He does have some sonar, but not very good. But they have no way of attacking him unless he's on the surface. There's no. Oh, he does have depth charges. Okay. Well, how about we do this then? How about we swap positions and get you in the lead? That's something. But yeah, I'd like to get them grouped up with this Australian group because they have more destroyers that can defend. So let's make that happen. And while we're at it, let's go get rid of that scout plane. Uh-oh. Craziest thing, binoculars in a single pilot aircraft. Ah, there you are. Them do their thing with that guy. So again, distinction, these are from surface ships or land, I'm sorry, land ships. I think the green signifies army. And the silver and red are subs. So that's where that comes from. Okay, now what can we do here? All right, Beauforts. We're going to go altitude with 1600 AP, and we're going to send them right to here, 444, 491. Let's see what that does. And what we got over here, we can send nothing. And because I just launched these guys, I can't launch anything either. Oh, I can. Okay. Beauforts again. And we're going to send these guys out with AP as well. The goal is to stop the bombardment of our aircraft or of our bases. We do not want to engage with these or this. These are just not going to happen. If I think this is what I think it is, there's probably a carrier in there too. But a battleship is probably a, what would it be? I'm guessing it's going to be our favorite in probably the Congo. If not the Congo, it's probably going to be a Fuso. And then SBV. Oh, what a cheaty game. So they're not giving them the SBBs in this version of the mod. But yeah, these guys are no joke. If I don't have battleships, I can't even think about it. I wish I had a carrier down here that I could attack them that way, but I don't. What's the distance here? 589. What if it was from here? No, remove. What if it was from like here? 401. So if I was to try and get closer, would I be able to send an attack group in? What's our coverage? Not very bad, so I'm just thinking, that's why I'm quiet. So these guys with no bombs, 408, again, from right here, stop that, keep hitting the wrong key. From right here, it's just doable. What about these guys? And we would send them with AP 544, they can do it. What about from, what's the best distance? So we can get them here about, we might be able to send out an attack group. What about these guys? 396. What if we send them with 1600, 420? Again, doable. Don't really like to have to fly between these two air bases. This is a level 3 and this is a level 5. Again, cap. So we're just going to see if we can fight them off. And what I will do with these guys once they marry up here, let's follow the Beaufort first. Okay, so we're going to keep going. I don't think there's a carrier, otherwise they would have been with these scout planes. What can we send up? Nothing here. What about here? Not yet. Anything here yet? I don't think so. We can, but nothing that will reach. These guys can't really be useful except for scouting this piece of sea. So we're just going to have to hit the Beauforts and then hope for the best. Let's see if we can get closer. That's as close as it'll let us get. Okay. So we're going to break these up into groups of 2. Why? Because I want them to be able to, I want to take 3 different attacks and be able to maybe hit the target. Again, that's all depending on, let me break this up, sorry. That's all depending on if there's an actual carrier there. If there is, all bets are off. We may lose all of these aircraft. I'm not going to cheese it out. But I will do something different here. I'm going to send these guys up to 5. Slow them down a little bit. Actually, let's do it the opposite direction. Speed you up a little bit. You're going to go up to 6. And we're going to give you full throttle for that. See if we can find out where they are. Alright, they're in a good position right ahead of us. So let's see what we got. For 1, 2, the issue with these, number 3, these are cruisers. I think that's a light cruiser. another light cruiser. But yeah, this is a bombardment force. It may have been spawned in because of the ships that I now have in the area. They're coming to hunt us, and they do outpunch us. So I think we're going to aim everything for this guy. So who is this guy? This is so again, when referencing how to recognize ships, I'm going to go through the first couple things I look at. The front mounts, there's 3. That's what it is. But the second thing I look for is these crane booms. They come at different angles. Some are forward, some are more heading, the angle towards the sky more. This is almost a 90 and aft. But you look at the aft turrets, the front turrets, and then this pole, and that will tell you. You can also look at the stacks as well. That will give you a hint. But this is Miyoko. Target that. We want you to target that as well. We want you to target that as well. So we're going to send from back. Trying to get him to go right up the middle there. And then this one we are going to do that. And hopefully we'll see a change in the attack times. Now when this guy gets to his height, we may just send them in. See what happens. I guess I could do it manually, but I think I'm gonna just not and see what happens that way. Just do it the easy way. Not very accurate way, but the easy way. And we'll come down here and watch and see what happens. See how many hits we get. See how good of a choice that was to make. And I'm just going to let them do their thing. And hopefully we can get some good hits. Let's see what happens here. Oh yeah, there we go. No hands, Mom. Last one. Really? Okay. Well, so much for that. Now, the bad thing about that boom that I just heard is that sometimes they shoot down and follow themselves right into oblivion. So what kind of damage do we do to him? Pretty good. There's a fire burning. It might slow the group down a little bit. Just changing the formation a little bit so that they cannot be hit. That's the goal. This fire will be put out. He seems to be going just fine. Let's see what the report says. Moderate minor, so not that big of a deal. We are going to speed this up and let them do their thing. Do a little pattern for them. And we'll see what kind of engagement that is. Maybe they'll get scared and turn around. I don't think they will. Let me speed this up for everybody so we can watch this guy. Yeah, they're still heading full steam ahead. Did that dink mean I just lost another aircraft? Or they're losing. Yeah, that's apparently that's radar losing track of the ships. Alright, that's a different kind of whistle. Hey guys, why don't you just do that for me? Go take care of this dude while you're here. You're out of harm's way, might as well. Let this guy do his thing. Watch that scout plane shoot down my bombers. He's outrunning us. Guys playing chicken over there or what? So, did we lose track? Alright. So the Miyoko is heading north, which is a good sign. I'd like the other ships to follow. They don't seem to want to. Collision down there. Wow, destroyer, heavy motor. What do you get hit by? Both of you should take that sword you have in your cabin and do something with it. I have a feeling that would be a requirement you hit one of the Imperial Japanese Navy's ships due to incompetence. Yeah, man, you be in deep, deep. What are you guys thinking of doing? What the hell? Left. Left, dummy. Oh, that's so bad. So number 10. What did you do to yourself? Minor, huh? Of course, and minor to the flagship. You, to your cabin right now. You have slicing and dicing to do. That's so bad. Anybody else being dumb down here? You're still being dumb, huh? Wow. Did you get your fires out? You did. Okay, and with that, we are going to call this one a day. So I thank you for watching the video. If you made it this far, I hope you did. Leave a comment. One of the things I asked a long time ago, didn't know if people were watching my videos or not, and I actually got one person to make a comment. I was talking about my dog I had to put down last week. Still pretty rough with me. Yeah, so comments do work. If you'd like to leave a comment, say hi. A lot of people don't like to leave comments, but I will definitely reply to you. Just the thing I do. So leave a comment. Tell me what you think. If you're having fun, you're still watching. So yeah. All right, guys. We'll see you in the next episode. See you then.